we are here with the project director of the Minority Business Development Agency. A lot of people have titles, but this man actually has the title and walks the walk. He will empower you, add value to you, and help increase the capacity of your business. We have the project director, Mr. Todd Gilyard of the Minority Business Development Agency. Todd, thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Todd, we are super excited to learn more about the Minority Business Development Agency and also what it is you do for people, and not only what you do for people, what can business owners do for you as well? So, Todd, welcome to the MyLifespirations podcast and show. Can you tell us, like, the purpose or the mission of the Minority Business Development Agency?
The purpose of the Minority Business Development Agency Business Center of St. Louis is to give minority suppliers opportunities at corporation, companies, government entities as suppliers to help those entities reach their minority spend, if you will, or their minority participation rate.
Wow, I love it. So the mission, if I could just like reword it, the mission of the center is to strengthen the U.S. economy by helping ethnic minority businesses create, retain jobs, and build economic, vibrant, socially responsible entrepreneurs, businesses, and communities. Yes. So let's break that down a little more, Todd. So what does that basically mean?
Basically, what it means is that you want to look at a whole business when a business comes through the door. You want to be able to put the business in a position to grow, become scalable, if you will. You want to look at scalable and sustainable models with each different businesses. You want to take them at where they at. Typically, and I have to say this, that typically the Minority Business Development Agency work with businesses that have been in business 3 years or more and have a revenue of at least $1 million, because those are the businesses that are going to be able to seize the opportunities by a lot of your major corporations, companies, and government entities. However, in the midst of 2020 and the pandemic, things have kind of changed. We've seen a lot of funds being directed, and a lot of businesses look at trying to sustain those smaller businesses.
Yes.
And we had an outpouring of requests from those smaller businesses for services and just help to be able to be sustainable in a time such as the pandemic. With that being said, we kind of focused on them a little bit. We looked at things to help them gain more capital for their business.
Yes.
Gain more access. We look at partner opportunities with larger minority companies on certain projects. So we went into trying to really be effective for just all businesses across the board. Our mainstay is that business have a revenue of $1 million or more, because we want that opportunity for that business here in St. Louis to go abroad, to be able to take advantage of some of the export opportunities into Africa, into Senegal. We had one of our team members just come back from Senegal, looking at the EB5, EB2 business opportunities for Senegalese businesses over there, and as well as for businesses over here as far as export. So we want our larger companies to be able to take advantage of that, but not only that, be able to go into other states with our partners, MBDA partners, MBDA other centers in other states, and therefore leaving the opportunities here in Missouri for some of our mid-level to small businesses to seize on those opportunities. Because the thing of it, the goal that we want to see business growing, and no matter what, at all times, right?
Yes.
And so we want to put in those things, those systemic things that's going to cause companies to grow. And so that's what we kind of want to focus on.
Wow, I love it. So I heard you mention that one of the requirements, if I could put it in those terms, for a small business owner is to be in business and established 3 years and have 1 million in sales. So if there is a smaller tier business that maybe does not have 1 million in sales or even 500 millions, what would you recommend? Would you recommend joint ventures? Would you recommend they come to events, get connected, and when opportunities come, what would you recommend for a business owner that maybe is not just there, have not made their million yet?
Sure.
Todd.
So when you look at a smaller business, the one thing you want to do, you want to put them in a position to be ready.
Yes.
And you know, you heard it often said, if you're ready, if you're always ready, you're ready. You don't have to get ready to be ready if you stay ready. So that's what I could say for some of those smaller businesses. You want to have certain things in place, right? You want to have your capability statement. You want to have your financials in state. You want to have a banking relationship with your banker. But not just that, you want to have those needed documents that the bank is going to need, you know, in order for that opportunity. Any certifications you can get will be highly important. If you become certified, that's going to increase the capacity for you to get more opportunities. Also, we want to make sure that you have your EIN, your Brad and Dunn Street, all of those basic things. A lot of times companies, smaller companies, they go out and they get their fictitious name and they're ready to make money, and they go out and they buy all these things and haven't brought in profit yet, haven't brought in revenue. Or they start their company, they think like, boom, I'm finna get this government contract. And they don't know that that's a certification that you need to have in order to either gain that opportunity, or they looking for grants. And a lot of times within the grants, they don't even have the basic qualifications that the grant requires. So, you know, giving your time to build those things that you need to be successful as a business, those smaller things, looking at, I like to call it a CSEP plan, a 5-year plan for your company and projection for your company. And then within that plan, be able to be pivotable, where you can pivot if you need be in your way to scaling your business and becoming more sustainable in your particular market.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So if you're home, don't be discouraged. You know, if you're a small business owner that's just starting out, you're rising to the top and things are looking promising for you, don't be discouraged. Todd is here in his organization to help empower you, to put the pieces in place so you can have a long entrepreneur career, if I could put it that way. So if you don't have those things, Todd, I would like to still invite people to get connected, to get involved. There are seminars, there are webinars, they can network, they can get connected, and you could still help them grow, because sometimes maybe growth might be the support and making connections to for clerical services or something like that. Maybe explaining the details of a capability statement or getting connected with some of the speakers at the webinar. So how important is it for an entrepreneur to get connected, to participate in the process, Todd?
It's not that hard. You, as of now, you can become a member of MBDA just by filling out the paperwork and doing the initial things that way. And becoming a member of MBDA, you know, you are connected to some of our services that we provide, some of our strategic services that we look at. We help you financially. One of the things we try to do, we work with all our financial partners across the board. I think the wonderful thing about MBDA, we're not just St. Louis only. Yes. We have a national network, you know, and a global network. And we have a national network of strategic partners, if you will, financial partners that could help you in certain capacities, you know. But we have to see where you at. We have to get you to the point to get what they need. You got to realize everybody needs something to give you something.
Yes. Oh, I love it. So valuable. Thank you for empowering us, Todd, with such valuable information. Can you please give your contact information? How would a business owner get involved? How would they get connected? How would they potentially become a member?
Sure. They can always go on our website, and our website is St. Louis MBDA Center.com. That's www.stlouismbdacenter.com. And then they can always call our offices, and they can call directly, which is 314. The office is 314-391-4477. And if they want to contact me directly, it's 314-327-5058.
Oh, we want to thank the project director of the Minority Business Development Agency, Mr. Todd Gilyard, for serving our community with excellence, for executing contracts, for empowering and educating entrepreneurs in the St. Louis area. Todd, we salute you. Thank you for your service to the St. Louis area.
Thank you. And I'll tell you this, you know, I have a great staff, and I have a great surrounding supporting cast, which definitely, you know, works just as hard. And I like to salute my staff.
Ah, love it. You see that leader's heart. He is turning the attention and giving it back to the staff. We definitely appreciate the entire team at the Minority Business Development Center. Todd, thank you.
Thank you.